see the tough kids, the hard-edged kids become children again, it's an amazing thing.
Okay, let me take a picture for you. You guys get together. Give me your camera.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Here we go. Okay, you stand together. Stand together. Welcome to Calgary!
Our next guest is a fool, and proud of it. Beneath this grotesque costume lurks actor Dean Barham.
I have a character called Gustavo, who goes out there and, embarrasses himself in front of audiences.
Okay, after you. Go.
Gustavo the Impossibilist.
Give me 5.
That's correct.
What a great name.
Nice.
He's the kind of character that children love to see fail. And that's, to me, the ultimate notion of the fool. You can go out there and fail, and it's funny, and people can laugh, and it's okay.
Dean, who's 35, has been playing the fool professionally in Calgary for 13 years now.
How's it going there, ice cream man?
He also owns and runs his own alternative theater company called Green Fools.
It's not easy to be a sex symbol.
But for all his clowning around, there's another side to Dean's life. One that takes him to some of the most remote communities in Canada. In this case, Inuvik in the Northwest Territories. Here he's taken on what many would consider a hopeless task, to teach clowning to the toughest, most troubled kids in town.
Kids from the alternate school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm dealing with the kids that the high school can't even deal with. They put them in an alternative program, right?
Keep it straight, nice and relaxed. It's just a gentle motion. There you go.
It puts all this pressure on these kids.
Excellent.
I have to be tough. I have to be a homie.
Wake up!
I have to, you realize, they have these shells, but when you break that down and you allow them this gift of play,
That's good.
all of a sudden you see these beautiful kids underneath, And it doesn't matter how tough they are on the outside,
When you catch it on the string again, let the string go loose.
but there's this beautiful spark, this energy inside that
Nice, eh?
just comes out.
Ready? And
And then you see them, all of a sudden they're 12 feet tall. And they might be on stilts, but even when I get off the stilts, they're still walking around. They're floating off the ground. I mean, it's an incredible thing.
look, we're dancing.
Dean's first experience with kids like this was 7 years ago.
You're still sort of leaning forward. There, that's it. And
He
just
traveled north with a group called CAMP, the Circus and Magic Partnership Program.
Nice.
He was so moved by the experience, he decided to start his own outreach program.
Hold up on your stuff for a moment. What I want to do is I want to get everyone ready for the parade. Okay? I want everyone to have some costume, everyone to have some mask.
I've got myself into something that's so amazing and so inspiring now because through this element of play, I saw that you can actually make a difference in the world, that you can actually affect people and make a change. And social change.
Big show tomorrow at Jim Cooley Park.
It's just amazing to see these kids transform even over a week.
There's a show tomorrow.
The first 2 days I was up there, these kids were tough, man. They were tough as nails.
Thank you.
Where it was just like, I'm not used to taking direction from anyone. That was what it was. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to do anything you say. And I said, you're right, you don't. You don't have to listen to anything I say. But if you want to, you can. And if you do, you're going to have a good time. And then to see the instant results. To see these homies, the tough kids, the hard-edged kids become children again, it's an amazing thing.
Big show tomorrow. Here.
Dean knows all about growing up tough.
When I was a kid, I was a tough, nasty little bugger, and I got in a lot of trouble. And there was a point there where I was on the edge of going towards being a total juvenile delinquent, and I found drama. Arete Mime Company. There was a company that came to my school, and I went, wow, that's cool.
It's making me dizzy.
The other thing about this teaching work, which is so cool,
Don't you get that costume dirty, you dirty clown.
is because you can find those kids that have gotten in trouble, and then you say, look, it's okay to be a clown. It's okay to be a fool and run around and do that stuff. Just do it in the confines of theater.
Watch out for the mud.
Yeah, this one's got some.
Hey.
We needed stilts for these kids.
Let's see.
And up there's not a lot of materials or hard thing to get.
Right. That's good. Door opens.
So we were going to the dump, the old car wreckers, and taking seat belts to make the straps for the legs and stuff like that. And we got to make them all there in the workshop.
What that? Watch the nails, Johnny.
And we went to a residential school that they were tearing down, tore a bunch of 2x4s out of the place. They made stilts.
We're off to see the wizard.
You know, and it was just like, it was nice to take sort of bad karma and turn it into good karma.
I know you guys are tired and stuff, like I know you are, but the show's today, so we don't have any more time, really.
When you teach, there's this incredible one-on-one experience.
Let's get this road on the show. Ah, you guys rock!
It's the friendship that you make with a kid.
Yeah!
And then all of a sudden, you're somebody in that kid's life.
Thank you, you guys. This is awesome.
It's a gift for me. My soul is filled when I go and do this stuff with these kids.
The show's about to begin. All this hard work is about to pay off.
We're not going to transform all these kids. And you know, unfortunately, there's kids that are going to just slip through the cracks and they're going to move through. But even if I get one, that's something.
Great Northern Circus at the Jim Couey Park. Come on, come on.
I got one of the kids on the fire truck, and she went in and announced the whole show was coming on. Everybody came out because everyone wanted to see why all these kids, who are the troublemakers of the town, why they're so excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Great Northern Circus Show! Hop, 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 hop. It's hard for these kids. It's hard because, you know, they've never done anything like this. Give them a round of applause! That's what makes me proud. This is not their world.
Look at that grandpa go.
This may not be their calling or their forte,
Keep going, Johnny. You can do it, buddy.
but they'll give it a shot, you know.
Don't panic. There you go. He meant to do that.
They're tough enough to brace it and get out there in front of whatever 300 plus people and do it. You know, it's spectacular. I hope they're proud and I hope they're really excited about it. I'm totally proud of them. It just blows me away. Give them a round of applause! Unbelievable!
It fills me with joy. You know, it's just like, cool.
That was amazing. Like, you guys rock my world. Thank you so much for giving me all your effort. Give me a high five. High five.